Shalom. First of all, let's start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakatesh. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Likewise, brothers, putting out the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters. Tuning in, Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, Fear and Intimidation, a Glimpse of Things to Come. Now, in this lesson, we're going to look at a video clip, that was created this weekend, and when you look at this, you can see that this was created with the intention of intimidating the children of Israel, Yasharala, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino. This devil, the so-called white man, Esau, is trying to stoke that fear. Let's go into the scripture before I show you this video. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, start verse 2, and it reads, For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in light, and that which you have spoken in the air in closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. So we are not to be hiding from speaking against this devil. The men of the Lord are not hiding. We're calling him out as we see it, which is, he's wicked. And I say unto my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. So you can kill this pathetic body that we have right now. I mean, we're sick, most of us. Okay? What else is there to do with this body in Great Babylon, America? But we've all used our body right now as a living sacrifice to serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's good for us. Continue, it says, But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he had killed had power to cast into hell. Yeah, I say unto you, fear him, fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, not Esau. Let's take a look at the first part of this clip.
The Salvadorian president sharing this dramatic video on X depicting TDA and MS-13 gang members hauled off into a plane, thrown into a bus, and then their heads shaved as they're now being held in an infamous terrorism confinement center. A senior Trump administration official telling News Nation in total 261 illegal aliens were deported to El Salvador, of which 137 were deported using that Alien Enemies Act. The timing comes as a federal judge actually blocked deportation flights after Trump invoked that law from 1798. But the Trump administration is firing back now, saying it did not violate that ruling because the planes were already in international airspace.
And as you saw in that clip, I mean, they made sure, like a Hollywood production, they dragged jigs out there of these so-called Latinos, Hispanic, that they accuse of belonging to, this Venezuelan gang. Okay, so they didn't get to put them through no court system, no hearing, no proof or nothing like that. Just grabbed them up because Trump over the weekend temporarily, okay, which actually was actually taken away from him. He had the ability to enact that alien act, okay, that alien act. But the court, revoked it immediately. But as you can see, he said the plane was already in the air. So wickedness, man, wickedness, okay. This is the book of Acts 14. And verse 22, it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of power. So if you're a man of the Lord, you know that we have tribulation to go through. Okay, we can look at the word tribulation on the online etymology. Okay, and it reads state or condition of great affliction, oppression, suffering, or distress, physical, emotional, and spiritual. So we're going to be challenging all those areas, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Okay, so this is something that we have been told that we are going to go through. Let's go in the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and start verse 68, because when you take a look at this, when we always bring it out about these FEMA camps that's all across the United States. Okay, you have these FEMA zones right here, you can see on the map. And so what you see over there in El Salvador and how they grabbed them off the plane and, have all of this lights around, putting on this show, they're going to do the same thing to us, okay? Especially the prophets. because they got to make a real show of how they're going to be taking us down, because we're speaking against their system. So these neighbors, you know, they're going to see when they drag you to their house and have like 20 squad cars out there, and they're pointing all this weapon at you and, you know, grabbing you, making a big show of it. And this is what they did. So this was, you could see that this was intentional. Like this was like a production made. You know, think back in 2020, you know, when they was putting out all those acts and, you know, like, oh, 10,000 died, 20,000 died here, there, like no proof or no evidence. If you drive around the area, there's nothing there. Okay, just putting all these shows on there, all these lies out there. Okay, so that people will go and roll their sleeve up. And watching this, you can look at this and you can see like this is overkill. This is an overkill. Come on, okay. And you know how convenient it's broadcast all across America. So this is an intimidation. This is 2 Ezra 16, verse 68. It says, "For behold, the burning rod of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." So we know they're going to grab some of us, you know, have already been selected by the Lord Yahweh Shai to be tested in a manner, okay, which is going to really test our faith. Okay, you're going to have the MOTB that's going to be presented to you. They're going to have weapons pointed at you, you know, starving you, okay, sleep deprivation, okay, trying to dehydrate you. They're going to use all kinds of things to intimidate you. And here's what happens if you fall. "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden under foot." Okay, so they're going to laugh. They're going to laugh and they break you. See, that's Esau's whole motivation, is to break you. And when you take a look at how they created that video, okay, of them grabbing, you know, Jake's them and shaving off their head and humiliating them and just doing all of this unnecessary stuff. And of course, you have the El Salvadorian president, which I believe, you know, through the spirit, that he's an Edomite. Okay, even though he can speak that Peckerwood language, Spanish. Okay, but he's an Edomite. That's the reason why he's agreeing with the doggone Edomite from Great Babylon, America. Okay, to send Jake's them over there, and they want you to see this because they want to pop that fear into you. But we've already bring it up of who you really should have fear of, the one that can put you in hell afterward. Esau only can kill his body, and after that, that's the end of that. So what? Now what? Huh? Now what? Okay, this is the book of John 15, and starting with verse 20. Because keep in mind what the Mashiach told us. Okay, this isn't something new for us. Okay, he told us. It says, "Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant," that's us, "is not greater than his Lord, which is him. If they have persecuted me, which is him, they will also persecute you, which is us. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also," which is talking about the other Hebrew Israelites out there, the two plural in particular, who is not listening to us. So just like they mocked him and didn't accept him, they're not going to accept us in this time when we bring out this gospel and this truth. Okay, they're also going to be the ones that's going to betray us. Okay, to have Esau bring his law enforcement against us. This is the same way they did to Yahushua. Okay, they betrayed him. Okay, they made up false lies about him, you know, and bear false witness against him. Okay, and at the conclusion of it, they trying to crucify him, which is exactly what they're going to do. Because see, Jake's them don't underestimate the cowardness of our people and stupidity of our people and weakness of our people. I don't care how much muscle they have or what they look like and how much shit they can talk. They're ready to obey Esau. They are ready to obey. Okay, because they're not part of the elect. So we understand that there's a great persecution that's going to come to us. We are going to go through tribulation, and we understand what those tribulation are. However, it's not all for nothing. This Revelation 2:10 reads, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer," which is through that tribulation. Okay, which is going to be a spiritual testing, physical testing, and emotional testing. Esau's got a whole list of nasty things he's going to do to us. "Behold, the devil, which is Esau the Edomite, okay, the so-called white man, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation." Tribulation, again, that word tribulation comes again, 10 days. "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." There it is, a crown of life. Remember, okay, who has the ability, okay, to give you life. It says, when you go back to Luke chapter 12, and verse 5, it says, but I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear, which is the Lord Yahweh Shai. Fear him, which after he had killed your body, had power to cast into hell in a condition, meaning bring you back to life and put you in a hellish condition, which is what we're going through right now. Yeah, I say unto you, fear him, not Esau the Edomite. These crackers have their hell to go through. Oh yeah. And it's going to be far worse than the ones that we have gone through pursuing the Deuteronomy 28. They have some hell to pay. So, Lord willing, the elect was edified. Okay, this is fear and intimidation. That's what this is all about. Shalom.